Appeared on Iraqi television only about an hour and a half after that initial strike, that occurred last night. David, what are you hearing precisely right now from your sources?
Well, as you say, Wolf, we've all turned into amateur photo analysts today as we try to figure out whether, in fact, those pictures are Saddam Hussein or could be a double, as some have suggested. Officials, the professionals, are looking at the tape. That's the one on the left that's in question. The one on the right, we feel it definitely is Saddam. The professionals are looking at it. They are increasingly convinced that that is indeed Saddam in both pictures. They're analyzing the voice, the speech inflection, the mouth movements, and these appear, officials say, consistent with other appearances of Saddam Hussein. And then, of course, there's a subsequent tape that we've been showing of President Hussein meeting with some of his leadership, and there is that tape. And again, it does appear to be Saddam Hussein, although there is no definitive judgment yet. Now, the decision to try to make this initial strike was made at a meeting at the White House yesterday, where, and then this picture here is taken today, a subsequent meeting, but a meeting where George Tenet, and you see Mr. Tenet there in shirt sleeves, came to report to the president and his senior advisors that there was a rare and perhaps not to be repeated opportunity to hit some key Iraqi leadership, possibly including Saddam Hussein and his sons. That was the meeting at which the decision was made to fire off these cruise missiles that we saw at starting off the hostilities late last night. And officials that I speak to here say that while they are increasingly convinced that Saddam Hussein is alive, that is him on those tapes, and that those tapes are most probably made subsequent to the attacks that we're looking at here. They do believe there is optimism among U.S. intelligence officials that they may have knocked off some of the Iraqi leadership. The compound that was hit, they believe, contained a number of senior leaders, possibly Republican Guard or Ba'ath Party leaders, who had already gone to bed in that compound. So there is a measure of confidence, of optimism among U.S. officials that some of the leadership are already gone. Wolf?
I've been checking with some sources as well, David, to try to find out those 2 points, whether or not that was in fact Saddam Hussein. And as you report, the growing suspicion is that it probably was, although I'm told that the technical experts have not yet completed the audio analysis to make sure that the voice, the inflections, all the aspects of the normal way Saddam Hussein speaks coincides with what we saw here. Some of the intelligence experts I've spoken